Baseball from the Big Apple. We're at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the San Francisco Giants and the New York Yankees. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Hunter Pence is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, Harold, they come in hoping to get back on the beam as they've dropped 3 straight.
Yeah, they're on a small losing streak, but it could lead to a long one if you don't sit there and say, all right, it stops right here. We got to put a stop to it right now. Somebody's got to come up with a big hit. We got to get a good pitching performance. We need to win the game because that's the mindset you have to have. We're stopping it right now. The buck stops here.
Here's the pitch. Andrew Benintendi comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And the pitch. Oh, tough to catch up when it's moving like that. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Gregorius has it. On to first, and there are 2 down. Into the box now, Brandon Belt. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1.
This is one of those, I have a lot of respect for you at bats right here. He hasn't thrown a fastball yet. Right there, a little backdoor curveball that just missed. He's really pitching careful.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Taking it in there is Hicks for the final out of the inning. And there you see Jacoby Ellsbury as he'll lead things off here in the home half of the first.
For the Yankees, center fielder.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Hit back up the middle, and Ellsbury's aboard with a base hit. So we'll see if they have something in the works here with the leadoff hitter aboard and a guy that can really handle the bat in the number 2 spot.
Right fielder.
Stepping into the box, Jose Pirela. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Back up the middle, fielded by Panic, and he is out on the tag. On to Belt, and they turn to a double play.
Batting third.
Standing in, Didi Gregorius. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And that misses ball 1.
Now that was a good pitch to lay off. When it starts on the outside half of the plate, that slider right there, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Bumgarner has his sign, ready with the 1-1 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Ready on 1-2. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3. And here's Chris Davis now. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Fielder, Chris Davis.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ellsbury is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He begins playing this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. On the ground up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Joe Panic. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit on the ground out to short. Gloved by Castro. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's big Aaron Judge. He'll begin things here against Madison Bumgarner.
Designated hitter, Aaron
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on him.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Digging in now, Jose Abreu, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Ball one.
1 ball, no strike.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to take it is Belt for the first out. Stepping up now, Gary Sanchez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Wow, that's a high pitch. You know what? The closer that ball gets to your eyes, the better it looks, and guys just hack at it. It's a natural swing.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. This is on the ground over to first. The tag, and he is out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Nice job of fighting that ball off right there. 2 strikes on you. He throws a breaking ball down the way, and you just put enough on it to stay alive.
Benintendi in pursuit, but the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. Striding in, Andres Blanco. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Andres Blanco.
In there, 0-1.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
Back up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Hicks has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Now to the plate, Pablo Sandoval. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. One out and a runner on second base. And good patience here from Sandoval. It's 2-0 now. 3-0 now. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first is in time to get Sandoval, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. From the belt, kicks and deals. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the jam. And standing in, Starlin Castro. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it 1 away. At the plate, Chase Headley, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Belt will get there as he's able to tuck this one away just past the first base dugout for out number 2.
Center fielder.
Back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Jacoby Ellsbury. Reaches out, but he can't get it. It's 0-1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run. So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
This is good patience here to work at the 3-1, especially after 2 quick outs to start the inning. Even if you don't end up getting a hit or drawing a walk, at least you're making the guy work a little bit and giving your pitcher a chance to rest a little.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Andrew Benintendi.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Chopped foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Dribbled to the right side. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Digging in to try it again. Brandon Belt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The 0-2 is a breaking pitch taken for a ball, 1-2. Just tried to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
The left fielder, number 2.
Ready for another chance? Chris Davis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And Abreu will make the play, and that ends the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Pirela. He set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Swinging a little blooper to center. Panic onto the grass. Makes the play, 1 away. Striding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Heading out toward shallow right. Pence has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Aaron Judge. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. He'll get it into second, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had a swing at that.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Skied into straightaway right. Pence is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Here's Buster Posey now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Breaking ball for a strike. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Joe Panik. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sharp slider that time. Just missed inside.
1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. The fastball down near the shoe tops.
No strike.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hicks is after it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in, Andres Blanco.
Hitter.
He reached
Andres
on a single in his
Blanco.
first try. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Gary.
And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. A high fastball is in there.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Outside, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Benintendi. Gone to lead off the inning. Ready now, Aaron Hicks. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Aaron Hicks.
Lifted into the air out toward center field. Waiting on it is Benintendi. 1 out. Stepping in, Starlin Castro. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Hit hard back up the middle, and Castro's got himself a base hit. Here's Chase Headley. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's a high pop-up. Belt is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jacoby Ellsbury. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Bumgarner removed to first. He's set. Here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Crawford will make the play, and the inning is... Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Hit out towards second. Gregorius is there. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter, number 48.
Ready for another chance? Pablo Sandoval. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Pence.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose
Leading off
Pirela.
for the
He'll lead it
Yankees.
off as we start the
Right
home
fielder,
sixth.
Jose.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Playing 11.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Davis going back on it, running hard. He's digging for second. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again. Didi Gregorius.
Yeah, we thought we might be seeing the end of the road for the starter, but clearly he's still in there for at least one more hitter.
Yeah, I'm not sure, Matty, but I think this lefty-lefty matchup right here may have been enough to convince the manager to stay with him. So we'll see if it works out.
Throw on to first in time, one away. Here's big Aaron Judge. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. Getting a few steps off the second there. Now the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now.
First baseman, number 79.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. On the ground for Crawford. This could be 2. One there on to Belt, and they turn the double play. That ends the left-handed hitting. And
Leading off for San Francisco, center fielder Andrew.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose.
Oh, and he shoots this back into center field for a base hit. Throw into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Ready once again, Brandon Belt. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Oh, and this hits the bag at second base. Oh, and this is kicked out there by Castro. And who knows what might have happened had that ball not hit the bag, but this will go down as an infield single regardless. Chris Davis stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
That was a good take right there. Look, double play situation, and this guy's got a nasty split that makes you hit the ground ball. You're probably going to see it. That was a nice job of taking that pitch.
The catcher, number 28.
Digging in, Buster Posey. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Swing and a liner. Belt rounds third and is digging for the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Up next for the Giants, second baseman Joe Panis.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number
Outside
54.
target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Chapman.
Fouled straight back. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And that's going to land foul. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And here's a ball hit in the air. Headley has to look over his shoulder, but he's got it for round number 2. Striding in once again, Andres Blanco, number 53, will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1-2.
Don't speed up his bat here, Matt. 2 fastballs, he blew right by him. I would have to come right back with another.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Too high, 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
Well, that's a true indicator he's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin to win right there and knock one as far as he could.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Benintendi going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Up next for the Yankees.
Ready for another shot now.
Left fielder, Aaron Hicks.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard to short. And a rather easy first out. Digging in and looking for more. Starlin Castro. A hit in 2 tries so far. Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll
0-1.
crowds him a bit with a fastball there.
1 strike.
And it's to 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in the switch hitter. Case Headley. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tim Anderson will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Hit to third. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First pitch on its way. Fly ball to straightaway left. Hicks is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's the pan. Now Pablo Sandoval. He's singled in Kelby Tomlinson will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Chopped weakly to the left. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs.
Up next for the Giants.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He was a double play victim last time around. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. No offer that time, and it's back to 2-2 on the Giants right fielder. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Another 2-2 offering. Liner toward right center. And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. Oh, and this goes right past him. Pence around second. He's on his way to third. And a diving tag. They got him. Oh, a supreme effort there. Here's the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
Late that time for a strike. The 2-1 on its way. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
Well, he doesn't have any walks yet. He's going to have to come in the zone right here and really avoid throwing that first walk of the game.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Pence on the move, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. And oh, look out, up and in, and nearly took his head off. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Very high, 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! Here's Didi Gregorius. No hits in 3 tries so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
In the air now out to right field. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. Here's big Aaron Judge. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
Now, a mid-90s fastball is no joke, and that's proof right there. He threw it right by him.
Fastball called for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. He was a double play victim last time around. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Now that's actually a pretty good pitch right there. I know he swung through the fastball and he's got some power, but the location is what I like. It was up away just enough and tempting enough for him to swing at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Now to the plate.
Out for San Francisco. Center fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Taken in by Gregorius. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
How about it?
At the plate, Brandon Belt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Comes set, and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Well, that slider right there, that's what makes him tough against the left-hander. That pitch is almost impossible to hit.
And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Chris Davis now. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Right over the middle, knee high. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1. Chapman ready, the 1-1. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. Here it is on 3-1. And this is swung on and missed for strike 2. And now the Giants are down to their final strike.
Oh, he got the big fella out front on that one. This guy's got a lot of power, so he pulled the string on him, knowing.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Dylan Betances. It's the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. Buster Posey is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in. full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here's Joe Panic. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, and the Yankees will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over. It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up with 3/4 of the cycle. Couldn't get the toughest one of them all, a triple, but it was still an outstanding showing with the bat.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees. 4 runs on 9 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 2-1. The save to Dylan Betances is 6. The loss goes to Madison Bumgarner. He falls to 2-7.